Hello again, it's me, and this time I'm going to talk a little bit about the medical dilemma we're in. We are in a major medical dilemma. And the problem with it is not that it can't be done, and not that it would cost billions of dollars. It's that Congress and the Senate, like usual, has no vision, no direction, and no foresight. Without those traits, they can't do nothing. Without a leader to show them where to go, they're stuck. Look at it. How many years now? Clinton, medical, he could have done it real easy if he had some vision, if he had some foresight and had direction. Now, how can we do it? Relatively simple, believe it or not. One thing is, we got to quit trying to say medical insurance for everybody. No, we want medical for everybody. Every single American citizen should have full medical in this country. Not medical insurance, that's just to pay a middleman. How can we get around that? Simple. Require every hospital inside the United States to have an open clinic. They could charge a surcharge of $5 or $10 if they want. But basically, it is totally open. They say, oh, well, we got, no. Separate from emergency room. The emergency room serves a function. This clinic is a full medical system. Now, what will we get for that? Anybody in the United States, with or without medical insurance, can walk into that clinic. The difference, if you have medical insurance, you won't pay no deductible, no nothing. They just take your card and go from there. If you don't have medical insurance, you pay the $5, $10. And that is to keep the people who don't have anything wrong with them from going to the doctor and say, oh, my nose twitches or something like that, because there would be a lot of people who do that. The clinic would run, for example, let's say from 6 in the morning to 10 at night. And then from 10 at night to 6 in the morning, emergency room and the clinic would be combined together. Whoa, we'd have 24/7 medical available. But what are some advantages by doing this? Making every hospital having an open clinic. Most of them already do. Here's some of the advantages. Interns, when they first graduate from med school, they should serve 2 years in the medical clinic. What does that give them? It gives them experience with the customer. It gives them experiencing seeing problems. It gets them experiencing on how to be a doctor. Those who want to be general practitioners then will stay in the clinic for the 3rd year. Those who want to be specialists will go into the hospital in the field of specialty. Now maybe not 2 years, a year and a half, and then a year and a half. Or maybe 2 years in the clinic, then specialists go 2 years into the hospital. General practitioner, 1 year, then they become a full-fledged doctor. What else does it give us? Well, let's say you go into one of these clinics at a hospital and they find that something's wrong with you. They need some tests. Ooh, we need some blood tests. Right there at the hospital. Well, we need to do an MRI because we think there's something inside. Whoa, right there at the... In other words, the clinic has the full capabilities of the hospital. And if there's something really serious wrong with you, they could also admit you into the hospital. Every single hospital in this country should have a clinic that's available free to every American. That's how you get medical to each and every American. And if you want to know something, the people know where the hospitals are. What else would that do? Well, require the people on Medicaid to have to go through the general practitioner of the hospital before they go to these rip-off specialists. That would save millions upon millions of dollars, which could then go to the hospital, because we'd have better control. Also, a disease control center would have direct hooked up to these hospitals. Anything that starts breaking out anywhere, they would get it right away. All the information would be right there for them. Yes, that's how we get medical. Simple and easy. Utilize and maximize our own resources. Depend on us, what we have and how to make it work. That's what it's all about. And that's how I feel about medical. We can do it. It can be done. It's easily to be done. We don't have to set up a whole new program. We have one of the best medical systems in the world. Let's utilize it to its utmost, to its fullest. Separate emergency and the clinic from like 8 to 10 or 6 in the morning to 10. But I'd say 8 to 10 would be more reasonable. You'd have the people there starting to go in at 6 and getting, set up. And appointments. They could call the hospital and say, I need to come to the clinic. And they could give them an appointment to come in at a certain time. They don't have to sit there all day. See, there's a lot that can be done using our own current resources. Look at what we have and use it. That's what a president gives. Foresight. Direction. They need it. They don't have it. They don't have vision. They could look out and say, whoa, we got this. Foresight. In the future, how can we maximize it? Direction. Here's how we can do it. Nobody says anything like that. Neither one of those senators deserve to be president. Neither one of them has leadership capabilities. Neither one of them could ever come up with the two things I just mentioned because it's there and you'd have to look and utilize. Well, I'm out of time yet. My time is going off, so I got to stop it. I'll give you more. Have a nice day. Notice I put a shirt on you for this time.